Okay, so a lot of people really anticipate the classic Pokemon games on the Switch. Since the 3DS is practically dead now, it'd be a perfect opportunity to put the Pokemon games on the Nintendo Switch. But when will that happen, and how? As for when, it'll realistically happen in 2026, since that's the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. As for how, now that's the real question. Now, people are anticipating a Pokemon Ultimate Collection, which is a compilation of Pokemon games, which seems to be the norm with older games and putting them at a higher price. As much as I would like this, though, this unfortunately will never happen, and here's why. But before we go on with the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, as I have a playlist with a bunch of Pokemon commentary videos. So after this video, make sure to check out my other videos if you're interested. Now, I'm going to go over multiple reasons on why a Pokemon Ultimate Collection will never happen, and what I think would happen even if it did. Now, the first reason is, the most obvious, is that TBC might not make a profit off of it. Now, let's assume this Ultimate Collection is a $60 game and has every Pokemon game from Gens 1 to 3, which makes a total of 9 games, 11 if we count Fire Red and Leaf Green. Now, for a consumer, this seems perfect. But for the company, they want to make a profit, so realistically speaking, they will most definitely sell the games for $10 individually to make a better profit. And considering Pokemon fans, some of these guys will buy every single game. I mean, I'm not surprised. These are the same guys who would blow hundreds of dollars for a cartridge of Emerald. Now, the second reason the Pokemon Ultimate Collection won't happen is actually Pokemon Home. Now, there's a good chance Game Freak would want to make these classic Pokemon games compatible with the Switch. The Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon games on the 3DS were compatible with Pokemon Bank, so it would make sense that they would want to make the classic Pokemon games on the Switch be compatible with Pokemon Home. But that's the problem. Because this is a compilation of games, instead of one whole game, it might be very problematic to make it work properly with Pokemon Home. There's a chance it might not even work at all, so that's also off the table. The third reason is it being redundant. There's not really a point to add 2 of the same Pokemon games in one Mega Collection. No one should have to suffer and play through Johto 3 times in a row. Now, to make it less redundant, I'd say you'd add Pokemon Red, Yellow, Crystal, and Emerald. Red being here because Charizard is the golden child, and it's there for marketing, stuff like that. Now, this is something that seems more plausible to sell, but it won't happen also due to the fact that Game Freak, ironically, would make more money if they sold every game separate, besides making more of a profit selling the games individually. This is a reason why a Pokemon Mega Collection will never happen. Now, the final reason why I don't think a Mega Collection will happen is more so a marketing reason, but I don't trust Game Freak to make it stand out compared to emulation. Like, give people a reason to buy this game. No one's gonna spend $60 on a compilation of games when emulation can literally do that for free. One suggestion I have is to make it stand out is you make it so that if you're playing the game, you can transfer Pokemon between games within their generation. For example, transferring a Zangoose from Ruby to Sapphire. Now, emulation can't do that. Other things they can do is make trait evolutions some type of level up evolution, which emulation can actually already do that. But it would make people actually want to buy the game if they can do that on a Nintendo console. A smaller thing they can do is double the shiny odds to give, shiny hunters a thing to do. But this is just me coping, in all honesty. As for how the game is designed, well, Game Freak will probably put Red, Blue, Yellow, Crystal, and Emerald. That's it. It's very bare bones, but that's something Game Freak would do. In hindsight, selling them separately is probably the right thing to do for everyone, especially if it's compatible with Pokemon Home. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Sorry if it felt a little bit short. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe, like the video, comment down below what game you would want to see in a Pokemon Mega Collection, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.